Hello everyone, this is class 44 on subject income tax 2. In today's class we are going to solve one question paper problem on deduction under section 80G, covering deductions under section 80C as well as computation of total income. This question was appeared in Rani Chennamma University examination for 15 marks. And the question is, the gross total income of Mr. Suresh for the assessment year 2021 is rupees 20 lakhs. He submits the following information. He contributed rupees 50,000 to recognized provident fund account. He paid rupees 10,000 as life insurance premium on the policy of rupees 40,000 covering his life. Amount paid for his children for higher education: Suresh 25,000, Santosh 35,000, of which 15,000 as donation. Interest on fixed deposit of rupees 15,000 for 5 years in SBI. He contributed to NPS of LIC rupees 50,000. He paid Mediclaim premium of rupees 20,000 by check and rupees 5,000 in cash, and the medical policy covers the health of a senior citizen. He spent rupees 45,000 on medical treatment of his widowed sister who is severely disabled and dependent on him. Next, he has made the following donations. One is to Prime Minister's National Relief Fund rupees 40,000, Prime Minister's Drought Relief Fund rupees 25,000, Rajiv Gandhi Memorial Fund rupees 15,000, Government for Family Planning rupees 50,000, Approved Charitable Institution rupees 25,000. With this information, you are asked to compute the total income of Mr. Suresh for the assessment year 2021. In this question, as we are asked to compute total income, first we have to take gross total income. From that, deduct deductions under section 80C, 80D, 80DD and deduction under section 80G, and the remaining balance is known as total income. So let us start solving. Note down the sum and then start solving. First we have to take gross total income. Gross total income. Directly we are taking the amount to amount column, 20 lakhs. From this gross total income, now we have to deduct deductions under section 80C. Deductions under section 80C. We have to find out one by one. In question, first contribution is made in recognized provident fund. Recognized provident fund. Amount contributed is rupees 50,000. After this, the contribution is made. He paid rupees 10,000 as life insurance premium on the policy of rupees 40,000 covering his life. Here, he has paid premium of 10,000 but the policy amount is 40,000. We assume that the policy is taken before 2012. Therefore, the percentage applicable on life insurance policy is 20. So, 10,000 or 20% on 40,000, whichever is less. 10,000 or 40%, 20% on 40,000 becomes 8,000. Therefore, life insurance premium amount we take it at rupees 8,000 and not 10,000. I hope you are understanding this. Life insurance premium paid is 10,000 but policy is 40,000. So 20% of policy becomes 8,000. So that 8,000 or 10, whichever is less, will be taken. Next, tuition fees. Tuition fees. Here, for he has two children, Suresh and Santosh. One children he has paid 25,000. Santosh he has paid 35,000, which includes donation of 15,000. So 35 minus donation, balance amount is 20. So both together we get 45,000 as amount contributed in or amount spent for tuition fees. Coming to next, interest on FD. Interest on FD. He has paid how much interest on fixed deposit? He has received interest on fixed deposit at rupees 15,000. Not paid, it is received. Coming to next, he has contributed in National Pension Scheme of LIC. National Pension Scheme of LIC. What is the amount? It is 50,000. If the employer also contributes in NPS, then the deduction we can claim under section 80 CCD subsection 1B. Now here only information of employee is provided to us, therefore we are taking only 50,000 rupees. Now total all, take this amount of total in outer column. $1,68,000 is the total. But what is the amount of deduction that we can claim under section 80C? Maximum limit is 1,50,000. Deduction under section 80C is 1,68,000 or 1,50,000, whichever is less. So the deduction is 1,50,000. We can take this amount outer column, inner as well as outer column, 1,50,000. 1,50,000 rupees is deductions. Coming to next, we are provided information regarding Mediclaim premium of rupees 20,000 by check and 5,000 in cash. Medical policy covers the health of senior citizen. So whatever amount is paid in terms of check, that is 20,000 rupees, will be deducted. Mediclaim premium by check. This comes as deduction under section 80D. 80D, that is Mediclaim premium by check. Amount is rupees 20,000. Coming to next, Now we are provided information regarding medical treatment of widow sister. This deduction comes under section 80DD, wherein if any dependent of assessee is disabled, only disabled, then you can claim 75,000 rupees as deduction irrespective of the amount spent. Suppose you have not spent a single rupees, still you can claim 75,000 rupees as deduction if the dependent is disabled. And if the dependent is severely disabled, you can claim deduction up to rupees 1,25,000. Not up to, but exactly 1,25,000 rupees deduction irrespective of the amount spent. So though here you are given 45,000 rupees spent on medical treatment of his widow sister who is severely disabled and dependent on him, we have to take deduction of rupees 1,25,000. In case of severe disability, 1,25,000. In case of normal disability, it is 75,000. So deduction under section 80DD, deduction under section 80DD, that is for severe disability, the amount is 1,25,000. I repeat, irrespective of the amount spent. There the amount spent given is 45,000, but we can claim deduction up to 1,25,000 only for section 80DD. Now coming to the next point, deduction under section 80G. Deduction under section 80G. Let us take all one by one. First we have to take no limit 100% deduction. That is A. No limit 100% donations or deductions. In that, first one comes is National Relief Fund. National Relief Fund, whatever is the amount, we have to take 100% of it. So in National Relief Fund, rupees 40,000 is contributed. Coming to next, I think the only point given under no limit 100% donation is Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. Second, no limit, that is B, no limit 50% deduction the first point comes as Prime Minister's Drought Relief Fund. Drought Relief Fund. And the amount contributed for this fund is 25,000, but we have to take 50% of it, which comes to 12,500. Amount contributed is 25, but we have to take only 50%. Next, one more no limit 50% deduction, that is Rajiv Gandhi Memorial Fund. Rajiv Gandhi Memorial Fund. For Rajiv Gandhi's Memorial Fund, amount contributed is 15,000 rupees, but 50% of 15,000 comes to 7,500. Now coming to next, C, that is with limit donations. With limit donations or deductions, with limit donations, first one we are given is for family planning. Family planning, we will take all these amounts in the inner column. For family planning, the amount contributed is 50,000 rupees. So take down 50,000, that is for family planning. Then coming to next one, it is for approved charitable institution. Approved charitable institution, and the amount contributed for approved charitable institution is 25,000. 25,000 rupees. Next is to school included in tuition fees, that is to school included in tuition fees, donation to. I hope you are getting this point when we were taking tuition fees. I'll just show it in the question where it is. Yes, you can see here, he has paid education fees of his two children, Suresh 25,000, Santosh 35,000, out of which 15,000 is paid as donation to the school. Therefore 15,000 which is paid as donation, that will come under section 80G, donation to school worth rupees 15,000. 15,000 rupees. So what is the total that we get? It is 90,000. We get a total of 90,000. Now from this is the total actual amount of donation. This is known as actual actual amount of donation or 10% of adjusted GTI. 10% of adjusted gross total income, whichever is less. Now we have to find 10% of adjusted GTI. We will find it on the next line, that is adjusted gross total income is calculated as, first gross total income is 20 lakh rupees. From this 20 lakh rupees we have to deduct deduction under section 80C, that is 1,50,000. Then the next part is deduction under section 80D, which is 20,000 rupees. Then deduction under section 80DD, which is 1,25,000 rupees. And the remaining balance is known as adjusted gross total income. So just check out the balance. So 20 lakhs minus 2,95,000 is 17,05,000 rupees. So 10% of this amount is 10% of adjusted gross total income is nothing but 1,70,500 rupees, or 10% adjusted GTI, whichever is less. That is 1,70,500. So next line, the amount that is qualified for deduction is 90,000 rupees. ₹90,000. Take on the next line, actual amount of actual qualifying deduction. Actual qualifying with limit donation is 90,000. Now from this 90,000 rupees, first we have to take 100% with limit donation. That is 100% with limit donation. What is the amount? 100% with limit donation. That is for family planning. Family planning, the amount contributed is 50,000 rupees. So we are taking 50,000 rupees at 100%. What is the remaining balance? Just deduct it from this amount also, 50,000. Now the balance remaining is 40,000. That is balance at 50%. What is the amount that we are taking at 50%? It is 20,000. Now total all 40,000 plus 12,500 plus 7,500 plus 50,000 plus 20,000. The total comes to 1,30,000. So 1,30,000 is donations or deduction under section 80G. Now the remaining balance, total income, is gross total income less all the deductions. That is, gross total income is 20 lakh. Now we can calculate total income here. That is 20 lakhs total income. 20 lakh minus 1,50,000 minus 20,000 minus 1,25,000 minus now deduction under section 80G is 1,30,000. Just minus it and find out the total income of Mr. Suresh for the assessment year 2021. We get the balance figure of rupees 15,75,000. 15,75,000 is the balance figure which is known as our total income. 15,75,000 is our final answer. So such kind of questions are expected in the examination. You will be asked to compute deduction under section 80C, D, double D, G, and you will be given gross total income, and you can be asked to find out the total income of the assessee for the assessment year 2021. Note down the sum as important question because this was appeared in RCU examination under section C for 15 marks.